up, this one is long. The first time I can recall seeing something that had passed on or inhuman, I was around 6 years old. I grew up in Flathead County, Montana, and my town is surrounded by reservations. A lot of the land I grew up on was probably sacred land for the Native Americans long before I came around. Family and I moved into a new house around this time, and we went to church a lot. My bedroom door, when open, had a clear view down a hallway to the kitchen and a view into the living room. My mom made me sleep with the door open. Diabolical, I know. Before I went to bed every night, I'd pray with my mom, but falling asleep was hard, and I'd always wake up throughout the night. When I woke up, I'd see these shadow people walking in the hallway from the kitchen. I never felt threatened by them, more like they just watched me. They would walk up to my door frame, stand there for a moment, and then go back towards the kitchen. Now I was 6, so most nights when this happened, I got scared and ran to my parents in the basement talking about the shadow parade, as I called it. One night I woke up from sleeping, and the shadow parade wasn't happening. I looked towards the living room and saw something crawl out from behind the couch. It was one of those chest to the ground, hands and feet crawls. Oh, fuck, I hate things that crawl. I don't do things that crawl. It started as a black figure, but as I got closer, I was able to see some details. It started to stand up. The closer it got to my room, the skin was gray and all covered in holes, like what I can now assume as decomposing bodies would look like. When I looked at its face, its teeth were yellow, but the eyes glowed yellow as well. It stood at my door frame staring at me. I was so afraid. The seconds of eye contact felt like forever. All I could do when I broke that stare was hide underneath my blankets and pray. Sometimes the next day I talked to my older brother, who was 8, about what I saw. He told me he saw the same thing. We told our mom about it, and within a few months we moved. I never saw that thing again. Over a decade later, I'm sitting with my mom and talking about that house and the shit I saw. She finally admitted to me that it was a very weird house and she thought it was haunted as well. One of my theories is that it's above a burial ground. To me, that explains the many, many shadows I'd always see, but that thing that I saw, I don't believe it was human. Thank God for the faith of a young girl, because I believe without those prayers that night would have been a lot scarier. That's my first experience. I know it's a lot, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Thanks to my higher power and our relationship, I don't feel fear or get massive chills when I tell it anymore. I got a few other experiences since that, so let me know if you ever want to hear more. Again, thank you for your time. First of all, we always want them. We always want more. Always, always. I'm gripping at straws here, okay? More, please. Thank you. Secondly, I really love that you were able to have such an amazing faith at such a young age. Now, just because I don't necessarily believe in organized religion and or Christianity, Lutheranism, Catholicism, anything of that nature, and don't believe in one God does not mean that I don't have my own beliefs. So I can definitely understand the ability of being able to have such a strong faith in what you do believe in and allowing that